An exciting day today. It's the Otago Open, the second day of the Otago Open, and our team is playing this afternoon. And all I could think of is this is so fun. I just thought it would be appropriate to do a short video on effects of enjoyment and fun on brain health. Well, having fun is a big part of life. And I would almost say that having fun and enjoyment is the majority big part of life. We can make fun of everything and with everything, and we can enjoy as much as we possibly can. After all, we are social animals. And research shows that people report high levels of effort and enjoyment, even in skills that are super difficult. Like in this table tennis task here, where people are asked, these are novices, and they're asked to just hit a ball that's pitched by a robot, and they have to hit it into a relatively small size box at the end of the table. I say small size because it's small relative to the table. It's a really difficult task. And we find across hundreds of people that in doing this as a novice, people don't do very well. They maybe get 10% into the box. But when we ask them, for example, about their effort and their enjoyment, we find that their effort ratings are really high. They just keep wanting to do it. And enjoyment is super high, sort of like way up at the highest marks on the scale. And just to point out, these aren't done in isolation. They're done in a somewhat socially nurturing environment with a few people present, not doing much, but smiling and giving some nods and some encouraging comments. Well, table tennis is really special in terms of a sport as well. Well, in many ways, but we're only about 2.74 meters across the table from another person. That converts to about 9 feet. So we can see each other and we can see each other's expressions and we can look at each other and we can watch their actions and we could smile or not smile or nod. So it's an amazingly, remarkably interactive type of sport, whether we really realize it or not. The person across the table usually can see our interactions and vice versa. And even our facial expressions and the muscles that are producing them are involved in the game. And when we have a big, giant, obnoxious wide smile, we send a surge of neural impulses to our brains, and we in ourselves generate bursts of dopamine and serotonin, oxytocin, endorphins, and lots of different sort of a mix of neurochemicals and hormones. So we ourselves are serving ourselves sort of a really good burst of brain health when we get excited about things. Now, I'm not telling you to do this to your opponent across the table, but then again, if it happens, it happens. If you want to know a little bit more about the effects of enjoyment and participation and enjoying the process, but also the neuroprotective effects of exercise, here's a paper that's easy to download. You can just go to any search engine and it's free and you can have a look. And it talks a bit more about physical activity and exercise, in particular, well, points out table tennis as being one with enjoyment and social connectedness, reward. It offers challenge. We've got specialists and professionals involved in some of our programs. And yeah, give it a read if you want to. Feel free to email in any questions. Enjoy your sport, enjoy your table tennis, and smile broadly and widely.